Magandang hapon po sa inyong lahat. So again, welcome to our topic on smart. Okay, hold on. Okay, smart side hustle, build a two-in-one income stream with affiliate marketing. So before I proceed, pwede ko pang malaman kung sino po sa inyo ang never pang nagkaroon ng client. Can you type 1 if wala ka pa talagang naging kliyente sa freelancing? Naririnig, so far naririnig naman ako?
Yes po.
Okay. Sige, let
Ayan,
me
meron na po.
see.
Nasa
Hinahanap ko yung
Q&A na po.
I hope na, again, please call my attention kapag hindi nyo yung screen ha. Minsan kasi nag-ano siya eh. Hindi nag-work. Okay. I'm looking at the comment section. Ayan.
Q&A na
Ayan.
po.
Okay, nandun na. Nakita ko na. So again, ito po ay wala pa talagang kliyente. Okay? Sige, ayan. So we have well marked now. How about po yung sino po sa inyo ang may client na for may mga up to clients na nagkaroon na ng client, mga up to 3 clients. Pwede po malaman, pakitype po ng 2, yung 1 to 3 clients na meron. Okay, ayan. Okay, sige. So si Jerome, no, we have Jerome, 1 to 3 clients. Okay. Who else? Nagkaroon ng isa pero nung mula nang meron ng bad review saka hindi na nagka-client. Okay, sige. All right. Now, sino sa inyo ang merong 5 kliyente and above? Can you type in 3? 5 kliyente. Wow, ang dami ni Christian. Ang galing naman ni Christian, no? Ayan. So we have Christian, more than 5 yung client na. Okay. So yeah. Alright, so it's happy naman si Christian and marami siyang client. No? And again, for those na isa or wala pa talaga, that's okay kasi it takes time naman no, for us to get a client and kailangan lang talaga nating patience. Okay, now, another one. Kapag narinig niyo yung sinasabing affiliate marketing, ano yung parang nagka-come up sa mind niyo? First word or something na sa mind niyo, pumapasok sa mind niyo. Pwede niyo bang i-type sa comment section kung ano yung naiisip niyo kapag sinabi nating affiliate marketing? Promoting, okay, si Jerome. How about others? Ads, what else? Commissions, okay, tama. Si Monique, side hustle. What else? Involve products and services, okay. Again, affiliate marketing. What else? Anyone? May hinahanap akong sagot eh. Sana may makahula talaga kung yung hinahanap ko na sagot. Who else? Tingnan natin. Sharing link, selling, income. Okay, so what else? Wala pa. Anyways, so sige. Actually, ang hinahanap ko, kapag sinabing affiliate marketing, ano yung what comes first in your mind? Okay? Kapag affiliate marketing, ano yung unang word or idea na pumapasok? Business. Okay, ayun. So, actually, ang hinahanap ko, walang nakahula sa inyo na TikTok. Walang nakahula sa inyo Shopee. Okay? So, yun yung hinahanap ko. Anyway, so again, ang goal natin, today is for you to learn about affiliate marketing. Okay, now, para kanino ba ang webinar na to? So, ang webinar na to is for those, unang-una, kung ikaw ay isang freelancer, isang aspiring freelancer na gusto mong makadagdag ng panibagong skills, this is for you. So, tama ba? Nandito ba kayo? Kayo ba ay naghahanap talaga ng freelancing skills? Pangalawa, this webinar is for you if gusto mong gumawa ng case study. Kasi normally, kapag nag-a-apply, hinahanapan ka ng experience. Tama ba? Parehas ba tayo? Hinahanapan tayo ng experience, right? And yun nga yung challenge nga, wala nga tayo experience. Most of the time, wala tayong experience, di ba? And hinahanapan tayo ng experience. Okay? So, if ganun yung ano nyo parang challenge, then this is for you. And then for the third, for those para kanino to, this is for you if naghahanap ka ng another side hustle income opportunity. So I hope nasa tamang page kayo nun. I hope that these are the things that you are also looking for this webinar. Okay? So, given that one, ano ba yung discussion natin? 4 yung topic na pag-uusapan natin. Ang una is maintindihan nyo kung ano ba yung affiliate marketing. And then second topic, we're going to discuss about leveraging affiliate marketing for business growth. Number 3, we're going to talk about leveraging affiliate marketing for side hustle. And then syempre yung pang-4, leveraging, we're going to talk about ano ba yung mga opportunities when it comes to affiliate marketing. Okay? So let's go first with affiliate marketing, understanding affiliate marketing. Okay. Kilala nyo ba to? Sino nakakakilala sa dalawang couple na to? Pwede nyo bang i-type in kung kilala nyo sila? Sino nakakilala? Ayan, sabi ni Dance. Labortec, Queen of Tears. Okay, ano pa? Ano yung pangalan ng babae? Sino nakakakilala sa babae? Sa woman at saka yung sa lalaki? Ay, ako lang pala yung... Wala bang nakaka-relate ng K-drama? Ayun, si Kim Soo-yeon. Sige, who else? Yung babae. Ayan. So parang ako lang yata ang mahilig sa K-drama, no? So I think, if you're familiar, sabi nga ni Dance, no, na nalaman niya agad na Queen of Tears. So Dance, ibig ba sabihin niyan, gusto mo ba yung palabas na yan? Is it something na dahil nagustuhan mo, kinwento mo sa iba, sabi mo, or sabi naman ni Jonah Marie Queen, something niya, tama ka, Jonah? So dahil nagustuhan nyo, pinanood nyo siya, and nag-i-enjoy talaga kayo, 'di ba? Nag-i-enjoy Ayan, sabi ni Jonah or from DOTS, the ears and fight for my way. Tama ka, John, no? So dahil nagustuhan niyo yung palabas na 'yan, ang ginawa natin most of the time kapag nagustuhan natin yung pelikula, K-drama, 'di ba? Ang ginagawa natin is pinopromote o parang kinukwento natin, sabihin sa kaibigan, "Uy, ito panoorin mo yung Queen of Tears, maganda 'to." And normally, ang ginagawa mo na is hindi mo napapansin na ang ginagawa mo ay nagpo-promote ka. Pero nung nag-promote ka, walang bayad, di ba? Walang bayad, kinuwento mo kasi nga nagustuhan mo eh. Which is, in general, actually, ang ginagawa mo is affiliate marketing na yan. Yan nga lang, wala kang bayad dyan. So again, that one connects dahil nagpo-promote ka ng isang bagay, no? That actually connects to what we call affiliate marketing. Okay? Halimbawa, so ano yung affiliate marketing? So siguro, ayan. So yun muna yung tanong natin, ano ba yung affiliate marketing? So tingnan natin ng dalawang perspective. Okay? So meron kasi tayong dalawang perspective, tinatawag nating affiliate. So, yung affiliate, these are people who promote other people's product, and then they get a commission from that one for every sale or action na nagagawa ng isang promotion mo. And I think one of those product mahilig tayo, or kayo pala, mahilig ba kayo sa Shopee? Bumibili sa Shopee. So doon sa Shopee, if napapansin nyo, I guess for some, meron na sa Shopee or TikTok or Lazada, kapag bumili kayo ng product at ipopromote nyo yan, pwede kayong kumita through that one by sharing your affiliate link. So nasa part yan ng TikTok, Lazada, or Shopee. So that's the definition of affiliate marketing sa paningin ng isang affiliate. You promote a product, you share a link, and then every time na may bibili through the link that you share, you get a commission from that one. So yun yung definition ng affiliate marketing on the perspective of you as an affiliate. Now, on the other side, meron naman tayong business perspective. So, on the business perspective, ang tawag niyan is a growth strategy wherein ginagamit to ng mga business owners para, hold on medyo, okay, hold on. Okay. Okay, on the business perspective, ginagamit to ng mga business owners para to promote their services or product para mas lalawak yung reach, magkakaroon ng awareness at eventually makatulong siya to generate sales. So yun yung definition kapag isang business owner naman ang tinitingnan natin. So, di ba kapag nagpo-promote ang isang business, pinopromote normally social media, pwede mag-promote ng Facebook ads. So, affiliate marketing is one of those digital marketing strategy na ginagamit. And this is simply by through affiliate. So, yun yung definition naman kapag titingnan mo as a business owner. Okay? I hope that's clear to everyone. Now, paano nag-work? Ang tanong kasi, paano nag-work yung affiliate marketing? So, again, dalawa yung tingnan natin. Titingnan natin sa perspective ng affiliates. Okay? Tapos, yung pangalawa namang side is titingnan natin sa perspective ng isang business owner. So, how does it work? So, kung ikaw ay isang affiliate na gusto magkaroon ng komisyon by promoting a product, ang ginagawa niyan is pipili ka yung tinatawag na niche or ayan. So, ang niche ay isang smaller segment ng market, no, na kung saan pipiliin mo siya. Like for example, yung niche is like gusto mo something to do with health. Gusto mo, yung another sample pa ng niche is something to do with, let's say for example, sports. So that's a sample of a niche. So it's a smaller segment of a market. And then pag napili mo na yung niche, ang next mong gagawin is pipili ka kung ano yung produkto na gusto mong i-promote. And then kapag nakapili ka na ng first step na yan, magsa-sign up ka ng tinatawag natin na affiliate program. So yung affiliate program, it's a set of policy na kung saan ginagamit siya ng mga business owner para mag-implement ng isang affiliate marketing strategy. Okay? So nag-sign up ka na sa affiliate, okay? Nag-sign up ka na doon. And then after that one, meron tayong, kapag nag-sign up ka na, may tinatawag tayong dashboard or affiliate dashboard. Doon sa affiliate dashboard, makikita mo or makukuha mo yung mga affiliate links. So yung tinatawag nating affiliate links, yun yung gagamitin natin para mag-promote ng produkto or services. Now, kapag pinromote mo na yung affiliate links na yan, okay, pinromote mo na at may bibili through that particular link, then that's the time you earn a commission. So sa bawat action or sa bawat result na may bibigay mo doon sa business owner, you get a commission from that one. Okay? So kung halimbawa kung nasa TikTok ka, gusto mo na mag-promote ng TikTok, meron si TikTok or si Shopee, TikTok affiliate program, and then kapag i-promote mo yan yung mga produkto nila, and then bibili, ipopromote mo siya sa TikTok, ipopromote mo sa Facebook, bibili sa specific link mo, then dyan ka pa lang magkakaroon ng income or you get a commission from that one. So that's how affiliate marketing process on the perspective ng isang affiliate. Okay? Now, on the other side naman, paano nag-work ang affiliate marketing sa side ng business owner? So halimbawa, ang business owner is like for example, ang ginagawa nito is nagki-create siya ng affiliate program. So again, yung affiliate program, these are sets of policies na ginagamit ng isang business owner para ma-implement niya yung isang affiliate marketing program. Okay? And then after that one, magre-recruit si business owner, magre-recruit siya ng mga affiliates na magpo-promote ng produkto, okay? Or services. And then after that one, ang gagawin naman ng business owner is magta-track siya kung sino yung mga affiliates, nakakapag-generate ba ng sales ang affiliates. And kapag nakapag-generate na yung sales ang affiliates, that's the time na bibigyan ng komisyon ni business owner. So that's the process of the business owner. Okay? Now, sino yung mga key players? Kapag sinabi natin mga key players, sino ba yung involved sa mundo ng affiliate marketing? So, meron yung brands, so or tinatawag nating mga businesses. So, again, sila yung nagsiset ng mga affiliate program. Okay? And then, meron din tayong tinatawag na what to call this one, affiliate networks. So, si affiliate networks, kagaya siya ni Involve Asia. Are you familiar na ba with Involve Asia? Can you type in 1 if familiar kayo with Involve Asia? Or pwede ring Ecomobe. So again, these are the type of affiliate networks na popular sa Philippines. So can you type in 1 kung alam nyo po yung Involve Asia or Ecomobe? Can I get a comment kung ayan? How about others? Alam nyo na yung Involve Asia or Ecomobe? Wala pang nakakaalam? Okay, ayan, no po. Okay, so wala pa may, okay. So again, I want you to take note of the word Involve Asia at Ecomobe. Sila yung para popular dito sa Philippines na mga tinatawag nating affiliate networks. Okay? Now, sino pa yung key players? Meron yung tinatawag na SaaS platform. So, yung SaaS platform, ang ibig sabihin ng SaaS is software as a service. So ito ay mga softwares na ginagamit ng mga business owners para makapag-track kung saan nanggaling ang sales na yan. So pag halimbawa, meron kang specific affiliate link, ipopromote mo siya, no? Ipopromote mo yan. So doon, pag ginamit mo yung SaaS na yun or platform na yun or software na yun, matatrack niya kung saan nanggaling yung sales gamit yung affiliate link. Okay? So that's the third key player. Etong affiliates naman, ito yung mga tao or group or businesses na nagpo-promote ng mga produkto or services. Like for example, sa akin, affiliate ako kasi napo-promote ako ng mga products sa Shopee at saka TikTok. Lazada wala ako, but I have Involve Asia rin. So meron din ako. So I am an affiliate marketer because, again, napopromote ako para magkaroon ako ng additional income through the commission I get. So yun yung tinatawag na affiliates. Okay? Now, meron naman tayong customers. So syempre, ang customers, sila yung taong bibili ng mga produkto or services na i-share natin. So this is the the key players ng isang affiliate marketing industry. Okay? Ayan. Now, tingnan natin paano ginagamit yung affiliate marketing sa mga business owners. Okay? Now, I wanted to take note of this one kasi through this, kapag naintindihan nyo yung affiliate marketing on the side of the business, pwede nyo siyang gamitin as pwede kayong maging virtual assistant or you can offer this one as a service na nagsispecialize kayo on the affiliate marketing industry. Okay? Now, so tingnan natin no, paano ginagamit yung affiliate marketing. Okay, let's say for example, halimbawa si Vane, no, let's take an example si Vane, Philippines. So, you provide, si Vane provides outsourcing services, no? So, ang pwedeng gawin kasi ni Vane, halimbawa, pwede siyang mag-set up ng affiliate program if wala pa, wala pa Glenn, no? Pwede kasi si Vane mag-set up ng affiliate marketing program para i-promote yung services niya. Okay? So ano yung benefit nito sa business owner? Halimbawa, anong benefit kapag nag-implement si Wayne ng affiliate marketing? One of the things, it is actually it's a marketing strategy na ginagamit based on performance. So, performance-based siya in a way na hindi mag-suspend lang siya or minimal lang yung bayad kasi the marketing strategy is depends on the performance or the output of the affiliate. So halimbawa, kayo ang magiging affiliates ni Vane, ipopromote nyo si Vane na makakuha ng client, magbabase lang siya, it's a performance based nga lang kasi nga makakapagbabayaran lang kayo ni Vane kapag may padala kayong kliyente. So that again is a performance based. So yun yung benefits kapag nag-set up ang isang business owner. Pangalawa, it helps broaden your audience. Let's say, for example, ipopromote nyo si Vane, Philippines. I think we have 70 participants in the audience, no? If tama yung bilang. So, halimbawa, si Vane, kayo, magiging affiliate kayo ni Vane, ibig sabihin yan, mas lalawak yung audience kasi meron kayo, bawat isa sa atin ay may sariling audience, di ba? May sariling followers. So when we promote VAME, so nagkakaroon, mas nawawiden yung audience ng mas mabilis. Okay? And the third is boost your reputation kasi nakakatulong siya mag-improve ng reputation ng isang brand. Kasi pinopromote nyo and I believe every one of us have good intention naman. No? So kapag pinromote nyo ng maayos and syempre ang tao maniniwala sa inyo, di ba? Because every one of us have our own audience. So nakakatulong siya na ma-boost ang reputation. Like for example, okay si Vane, i-promote natin yan. No? So mas ikaw, meron ka sariling audience, nakakatulong siya na mag-improve ang reputation ng isang business. Kasi nga, ikaw mismo ang nag-share and you have good intentions when promoting it. So nagkakaroon ng magandang reputation. Okay? Another one, it's cost effective kasi nga magbabayad or meron lang minimal expenses si business owner when it comes to marketing strategy. Kung i-compare mo siya like with Google, with FB ads. 'Di ba sa FB ads, you have to spend money bago ka makapag promote. So that means what you call this one, regardless of the result, kailangan magbayad ni business owner with Facebook ads. Whereas kapag sa affiliate marketing naman, it's more on based on performance talaga siya. Okay. And of course, another benefit is nakakatulong siya na mag-improve or scale yung traffic at saka sales ng isang business. So, yun yung benefits kapag nag-i-implement ang isang business for this affiliate marketing. Okay? So, with that one, hold on, balik natin. Okay, now, kung isang business owner, ang ginagawa ng isang business owner, so how does affiliate marketing works for business owner? So, unang step is gagawa siya ng affiliate program na tinatawag. Again, I want you to take note of the word affiliate program kasi yung affiliate program, it contains the set of policy, the marketing collaterals, yung mga banners, yung mga ads na gagamitin, yung copy, yung email. So, dyan siya ginagawa. And at the same time, magkano ang komisyon na ibibigay ng isang business. So, dito nagsisimula yan sa, what you call this one, dito nagsisimula yan sa creating an affiliate program. And then, kapag nagawa na ni business owner, na makapag-come up ng program, malalaman ang magkano yung komisyon, ang next is, maghahanap si business owner ng affiliates na magpo-promote ng brand. So, yun yung next step. And then, si affiliates, ipopromote niya gamit ang specific link, ipopromote sa social media, ipopromote sa SEO, paid ads. So, depende kung ano yung magiging traffic or promotion activity na gagawin ni affiliate. And then, after that one, kapag nakapag-recruit na ng affiliate, let's say, for example, na-recruit kayo as affiliates ni VAME, na ipopromote nyo si VAME, no? Ang gagawin ni business owner, syempre, tutulungan yung mga affiliates or na makapag-implement ng mga promotional activities. So yun, pagkatapos ini-empower yung mga affiliates para again mag-take action. So yun yung ginagawa on the side of the business owner. And then kapag nagkaroon na nga ng sales, that's the time babayaran or bibigyan ni business owner ng commission ang isang affiliate. And then of course, kapag nag-grow na yan, imagine nagpo-promote kayo lahat ng VAME Philippines. And then habang kung 70 kayo nag-expand, malalaki na yan eh. So of course, nakakapag-generate ang sales. So that's the time na mag-expand na ng program ang isang business owner. So that's how it works on the perspective of the business owner. Okay? So again, merong three stages. Ang ginagawa ng mga affiliate business owner, again, step 1 is gumagawa siya ng affiliate program setup. So dito, ang ginagawa dito is, again, nagko-conceptualize siya paano mag-work yung affiliate program ng isang business. Dito nakaset yung gagawa ka ng social media copy, gagawa ka ng marketing collaterals, meron yung tinatawag natin mga images, videos na gagamitin ng mga affiliates to promote the product or services. Dito rin sa step 1 na to, naka-indicate or naka-include dito paano mag-configure ng yung na-mention ko kanina na SaaS platform or software as a service. So this one also includes integration of software. Dito yung sa part na yan. So kung mapapansin nyo dito, affiliate program setup, meron niya mga specific skill set that you will be able to implement, and which later ipapakita ko sa inyo paano nga ba talaga siya, ano yung mga skills na relevant sa inyo na if you want to get started with affiliate marketing, isa to sa mga skills na pwede nyong i-offer. Ang tawag dito is again affiliate program setup. Okay? So after that one, nagawa na ng affiliate program, kompleto na, that's the time ang may tinatawag tayong affiliate recruitment. So dito sa affiliate recruitment, ang ginagawa ng business owner dito is naghahanap siya ng mga affiliates na magpo-promote ng product or services. So this is the step 2 of creating an affiliate program on the side of the business. Okay? Next, step number 3. Pagkatapos niyan, may nakuha ng affiliates. Ang gagawin naman ng nakuha ng affiliates, syempre i-encourage mo yan, i-manage mo yung mga affiliates no, na mag-promote ng mga products and services. So dito, ang tawag naman sa proseso na yan ay affiliate management. Okay? So bawat tatlong na to, again later, papakita ko sa inyo ano yung specific skill set na pwede nyong gamitin para mag-start kayo ng you could be a VA or you could be someone na kayo nagsa-strategize. So dito ipapakita ko sa inyo ano yung mga specific skill set na yan. Ano yung mga possible na trabaho or virtual assistance na pwede nyo makuha, okay? Na pwede nyo makuha for this particular skill set. Okay? Ayan. So that's the 3. Again, I want you to take note. Baka mamaya may pa-quiz si Glenna, no? Baka may pa-quiz si Glenna. Again, I want you to take note of the word affiliate program setup, affiliate recruitment, at saka affiliate management. Because these are the skill set na pwede nyong gamitin to offer it whether you're into VA. Ayan, no? So, yan. Okay. So, for example, ano yung itsura ng affiliate program? Adidas. Mahilig kayo sa Adidas? So, meron niyang si Adidas. So, nasa Involve Asia, kung mahilig kayo sa Adidas, meron niyang may programa sila na kapag i-promote mo yung Adidas, nasa Involve Asia siya. Kung mahilig ka naman sa mga sapatos, pwede mong i-promote siya. So we have an Adidas affiliate program. So kapag ipopromote mo yung link nila, you get a commission from that one. So meron ding Louis Vuitton. So ito yung mga premium, no? Even mga premium brands, gumagamit din sila ng affiliate program to promote the brands. Imagine ano na yan mga premium brands na yan pero gumagamit pa rin sila ng affiliate marketing program as one of their marketing strategy. Okay. Next, we have Coach bags. Okay, so yung mga Coach no na bags or yung ano na to brand na to. So dito sa kanila, let's say for example, ito again isang sample. Ibig sabihin nito 6% daw. Ito yung example ng affiliate program ng Coach product line. Meron silang 6% per sale. Pero alam naman natin na medyo malaki yung cost ng mga branded bags, right, Coach? Ano siya? So magkano? Kung imagine kung ang benta ng isang produkto is 1.5 at may 6% ka, $1.5 for example lang $1.5 at may 6% ka, yun yung magiging commission mo for that particular. So again, that's a sample ng affiliate program. So there are a lot of details inside the affiliate program, but this is just one of them. Okay? Ayan, ito yung familiar tayo, okay? So I hope everyone is familiar. Meron tayong Shopee, right? So si Shopee, I think madalas naman tayo nasa Shopee, no? So si Shopee actually is, ano siya? Si Shopee is very popular na naman. So we have affiliate program for Shopee. Meron din tayong Lazada. Meron din tayong TikTok. So again, kailangan nyo lang pumili dito kung aling program na yan ang pwede inyong salihan. Okay? Now, if you are, again for those, this is for you if you are existing freelancer na or VA, kasi pwede nyong gamitin to. Ikaw as a freelance business owner, you can implement yourself. Pwede mo siyang gamitin na i-set up para din sa services nyo. Let's say for example, this is my services, okay? So ginamit ko kasi naka-productivize kasi siya. So let's say mag-o-offer ako ng services targeted sa mga veterinary clinics. And yung charge ko, okay, for that one particular service is $1,500. Okay? So ito ang freelancing services na in-offer ko targeted sa mga mga veterinary clinic. Okay? So dito sa part na to, ginawan ko siya ng tinatawag na affiliate program. Let's say, pwede kong sabihin na, sige, i-promote ko. Ito yung programa ko na, sige, meron akong freelancing services, affiliate program setup ang tawag sa services na yan. So bumuo ako ng affiliate program, which is like this, na ibig sabihin yan, as a business owner, as a freelance business owner, okay, as a freelance business owner, gumawa ako ng program na sinasabi kong, ito yung services ko, if you refer me to your clients, halimbawa kayo may clients kayo, as an affiliate program, you get a commission of 15%. So sa bawat project na ma-close ko, okay, sa bawat project na ma-close ko, you get a 50% commission. In that way, hindi lang tayo nakarely sa paghanap ng project gamit yung marketplace, di ba? Ang madalas naman nating ginagamit sa paghahanap ng kliyente is online jobs like PH, agencies, what else? Upwork. If you are with Upwork, Upwork na ako since 2008. So, dyan talaga ako sa Upwork, no? So, again, this doing an affiliate program as a business owner, as a freelancer, or as a VA, you can implement this one as well on your VA business. Again, this I'm talking to those may mga experience na talaga, you can implement this one. Okay, so that's an example of setting an affiliate program. Ayan. Okay. Another one, so may freelancing, probably you're on the part na nag-offer kayo ng mga courses. So let's say for example, ako as a business owner, I set up an affiliate program para matulungan ako mag-promote ng mga courses ko. So let's say for example, I have a course on SEO. Okay? Now, if ipo-promote niyo yan, you get a commission. So again, that's on the perspective of a business owner setting an affiliate program. Okay, I hope that's clear to everyone kung when it comes to this part no affiliate program setup. Okay, another one. So when we implement the affiliate program, ang ginagawa, meron tayong makikita na ganyan, start earning today, ang tawag dito. Kapag may page kayo, madalas kapag nag-a-apply kayo ng as an affiliate, may makikita kayong tinatawag na affiliate landing page. Ito yung sample, ito yung copy, laman ng isang affiliate landing page na pinopromote ang isang affiliate program. Ayan, so this is an example. Okay, so this is what we call affiliate program landing page. Ayan, so halimbawa, web hosting. So merong niche about mga web hosting services, no? Wherein again, there's a program on this one na kapag ipopromote nyo yung mga web hosting services, you can also get a commission for this one. So that's an example of me as a business owner setting up an affiliate program. Okay. Now, so ang tanong, anong kinalaman ko dyan sa affiliate program? Probably you might be asking, paano nyo magagamit? Okay? Magagamit nyo yon kapag nga i-offer nyo as a freelancing service. Okay? So, isi-set aside lang muna natin yung part ng leveraging affiliate marketing for business owners because later I'm going to show you sample of jobs na pwede nyong gamitin when it comes to leveraging affiliate marketing for business owners. So that part there, medyo ano pa yon, medyo since most of you are beginners right now, medyo challenging pa yan, no? But right now, let's go now on the topic of leveraging affiliate marketing for side hustle. So dito muna tayo para in this way, ito yung pinakamabilis. Kayang-kaya nyong gawin kahit mamaya, kayang-kaya nyong gawin to. Okay? So yan. But again, leveraging affiliate marketing for business owners is one of the niches na pwede nyong i-explore. Now, let's go now. Okay, nandyan pa ba kayo? Can I see if you're still with me? Can you type in affiliate? If nakikinig pa ba tayo? Pwede bang mag-comment kung nakikinig ba tayo sa discussion? Let me see. Nakikita naman yung screen, no? Again, please call my attention if hindi, ayan. Ayan, hi Ramir, andito pala si Ramir. Ayan. Okay, so we have Ultra Sky affiliate. Okay, now, let's go now with the next part. Again, this one is very applicable for those bago pa lang sa yung aspiring VA. Okay, let me go over. So now, let's go now with leveraging naman tayo ng affiliate marketing for a side hustle. Again, I know you're applying for virtual assistance job and probably right now some of you may not have projects pa. That's okay kasi hindi naman talaga agad-agad yan, no? So again, even with me, I still go through, even with that 17 years of doing freelancing, I still go through na nawawalan din ako ng client, naghahanap din ako ng client, no? So that's normal thing. But the question now is, how are you going to leverage while waiting for your clients? Okay, and this is where affiliate marketing for side hustle. Okay, now, paano nag-work kung ikaw on the perspective na ikaw ay isang affiliate marketing? So this is how it works. Una, the affiliate or publisher promote the merchant's product or services on your own website, on your own social media page, or pwedeng email list. So meron naman kayong social media, may Facebook kayo, may Instagram, may TikTok. Okay? That's something na pwede nyo nang gamitin para makapag-promote ng any products or services na gusto nyo i-promote. Pangalawa, so kapag nakapag-promote na kayo, meron na kayong i-share na affiliate link. So kapag nakita yung post nyo, i-click niya, ayan, i-click ng customer yan at bibili siya. Okay, that's the time you get a commission. So because the affiliate platform knows where the sale come from and pays the affiliate their commission for the sale. So yun yung pwede nating pwede nyo agad simulan kahit later pa. Okay, so that's how it works. So you might be wondering, bakit affiliate marketing? The reason why I love affiliate marketing is, number one, flexible kasi siya. Okay? Flexible yung schedule. At saka, pwede mong gawin kahit saan ka. Sometimes, di ba, sometimes as a VA rin, may times talaga na meron kang dedicated na hours na kailangan mag-work ka madaling araw, kailangan may ganito kang specific na time talaga to work. Now, kung gusto mong itry ang affiliate marketing as a side hustle, ang kagandahan niya is flexible schedule. Okay? And then of course, again, pwede mong gawin siya, you work anywhere, and then you get paid na napopromote ka ng mga magandang produkto. Wala kang hahawakan na produkto, walang customer service, walang cold calls, wala ka ring staff, wala kang kasama, pwedeng ikaw lang. So that is what I am doing as well. So although kasama ko yung mga anak ko, but kayang-kaya kahit isa lang muna. So and eventually kasi, pwede kasi yung ma-automate. Okay? So yan ang reason bakit gusto ko yung affiliate marketing. And kagandahan din, kapag nag-start ka rin ng affiliate marketing, pwede rin siyang faceless. Ibig sabihin, kahit hindi ka magpakita ng mukha mo, okay lang din yun. So, may ganun din siyang opportunity. Ang tawag doon is faceless affiliate marketing. Pero wala pa rin, syempre mas okay pa rin na magpapakita ka ng brand or personality mo kasi mas edge pa rin yun over faceless affiliate marketing. Okay, so now, ano yung process? So kung gusto niyo magsimula as an affiliate marketing the right way, okay? Most people will look at affiliate marketing as something na click lang ng click, promote lang ng promote. But in reality, it's not. If you are an affiliate marketer, kasi hindi lang siya simpleng click ng click. Ang goal mo sa affiliate marketer is you want to bring that information and inspiration so ang mga tao ay makapag-decide ng maayos alin ang mas better na product na pwede nilang gamitin. So meron ka mission. Hindi lang siya basta-basta click at hindi lang din siya basta because of profit. Of course, may reason yan. It is something na gusto mo rin makatulong. Okay? Kung sisimulan mo yung affiliate marketing, kailangan simulan mo with the right intention na gusto mong makatulong sa tao. Okay? So that's the main thing about becoming an affiliate marketer. Now, so how do you make money with affiliate marketing as an affiliate? So, meron tayong step 5. Okay? Una, kailangan pipili ka ng niche. Okay? Kapag sinabi mong niche, again, ito yung isang segment ng buong market, no? So halimbawa, mahilig ka ba sa pet? Okay? Kung mahilig ka sa pet, pwede mong simulan yan as a niche. Okay? Mahilig ka ba sa pusa? Yan. So, yun yung specific niche. Mahilig ka ba sa dogs? Mahilig ka ba sa what else? Sa home gardening? Mahilig ka ba nun sa home gardening? Or baka mahilig ka sa what else pa ba? Probably mahilig ka sa graphics? Mahilig ka sa freelancing? You have to find your niche. Ano yung niche? Ano yung something na gustong-gusto mong gawin? So you go back on where you are right now. Ano ba yung ginagawa mo? Mahilig ka ba sa fashion? Mahilig ka ba sa skincare? Mahilig ka ba sa health? So mamimili ka. Ano yung niche na gusto mo? Okay? So ano nga ba yung niche yung gusto nyo? So sa pagpili ng niche, you have to choose a niche that you really love to do. Kasi kapag hindi mo gusto yung ginagawa mo, ang tendency kasi niyan is hindi ka gaganahan ipagpatuloy because affiliate marketing is not a get-rich-quick scheme. Medyo matagal ang proseso nito, no? So, again, kailangan mamili ka ng niche na talagang gustong-gusto mong gawin. Ayan, so that's the step number 1. Now, kapag nakapili ka na ng produkto, okay, kapag nakapili ka na ng niche, ang next niyan is mag-iisip ka, paano mo ipopromote? Yung niche na yan, yung segment na yan that talks about pets, that talks about health, about wellness, fitness, ang next mo na gagawin is paano mo ipopromote, which is dito papasok yung building the traffic, okay? So dito sa building the traffic, after niyan is ano yan, ang tanong is paano? It could be social media, which is ito yung pinakamadali natin gawin kasi meron tayong Facebook page, meron tayong Instagram, may TikTok, ito yung pinakamadaling gawin. Meron ding SEO at meron ding may website, through a website. So syempre kapag may website, may advantage. Pero if you are a beginner, you can make use simply of creating a simple Facebook page. So doon ka pwede magsimula, ipopromote mo yung isang produkto through social media, through Facebook. That's the best way to get started. Okay. So, alam mo na, alam mo na yung niche, pipili ka. Pangalawa, pipili ka paano mo ipopromote. So, let's say for example, gagamit ka lang muna, isa lang muna, Facebook lang muna. And then kapag meron ka ng page, magki-create ka ng mga content. Pwedeng reels, pwedeng image. So, different type of content na gagamitin mo para, again, to promote that product or services. Okay? Step 3, pang-apat na step. So, kung gusto mo ng long-term, gusto mo ng sustainability with affiliate marketing, mas maganda na mag-i-implement ka ng email list. So, this is where papasok naman yung tinatawag nating email marketing. So, ito yung merong nag-opt-in, tapos in exchange for material, kukunin yung name mo, so dito i-engage mo siya. So, this is what we call email marketing. And then after that one, kapag napili mo na yan, dito naman is you choose affiliate products to promote. So, ano yung mga produkto na yan? Kung halimbawa, sa freelancing ka, pwede kang, kung gusto mo yung niche about freelancing, no? Yan na rin naman yung ginagawa mo ngayon eh. Why not get started with that one? And so, kung halimbawa, niche, something to do with freelancing, paano ka mag-build ng traffic? Ay, ipopromote ko. Ipopromote ko through my Facebook page. So, syempre, gagawa ka ng content. So, may experience ka na, anong klaseng camera ba yung webcam yung gagamitin ko? Anong klaseng laptop? Anong klaseng desktop, computer, table, ano pa, headset. So, yun yung mga personal mo na rin na gamit, di ba? Pwede mong gagawa ka ng quality content na makakatulong sa target audience mo na mas maintindihan pa alin dito sa mga produkto na to ang magandang gamitin. So that's how it works. And then again, madalas yung growing your email list, ito is applicable siya kapag meron kang website. Okay? Applicable siya pag may website ka na. Pero right now, what you can do is you can go step 1, step 2, step 3. And then of course, pipili ka. Yun na nga yung na-mention ko, you choose affiliate products to promote. Okay? So ito yung pinaka pwede mong simulan. Not tomorrow, but you can get started even after the training. Okay? Ayan. So, let's see, ano yung, balik tayo nung topic, no? Okay. So I'll finish this one, and before natin we'll take a break, no. I-finish lang natin yung niche and then we'll take a break. Okay? So balik lang ulit ako dito. Ayan. Ito yung niche. Ito yung isang sample. Again, ask yourself, anong hilig mo? Mahilig ka ba sa sapatos? Mahilig ka ba sa personal finance? Mahilig ka ba sa skincare? Mahilig ka ba sa chocolates? So, ito yung mga sample. Mahilig ka ba sa personal growth? So, pili ka ng mga niche talaga na gusto mo. Okay? Or baka mahilig ka sa pets. Mahilig ka ba sa travel? Okay? Mahilig ka ba sa wellness, health? Mahilig ka ba sa home gardening? Mahilig ka ba sa K-drama? So again, these are topics sa akin. Ito ay mga niches ko. Mahilig ako sa electronics. I also make use even yung condition ko, no? I make use even of that one to tell a story. Like I have a tumor on my jaw. I make use of that challenge sa buhay ko to promote kasi gusto ko matulungan yung mga amelo warriors tinatawag. So by the way, ameloblastoma is a tumor on the jaw. So through my pain, kasi yun yung pinagdaanan ko eh. Kinukwento ko kung ano ba yung possible products na pwede kong i-promote dito kasi napagdaanan ko na. Okay? Those are the samples. So as I told you, hindi ka lang nag-affiliate marketer, you bring inspiration and information. Okay? So yun yung goal natin. Now, kung gusto mo ng something to do with cows, chicken, yan, yun yung mga sample, no? Gusto mo real estate, gusto mong cybersecurity, there's a lot of niche na pwede mong gamitin. All you have to do is find that niche or topic that you really love doing. Kasi yun yung pinaka-importante. Okay? And so, ayun, nakapili na tayo and bago natin ipagpatuloy, magbe-break muna tayo. Sige, I'm turn over it to muna, then.
Ayan. Alright, so bigyan muna natin ng time si Coach Jay na magpahinga. Water break, CR break for her. And we'll be right back after our game. I believe ready na ang mga...
I hope na nabigyan kayong konting idea about affiliate marketing on the side of the business owner. Okay, so again, balik lang ulit tayo sa... Okay. Okay, so again, just a recap, ang pinag-usapan natin is primarily on the perspective ng business owner. Okay? So, pero ngayon, yung part ng leveraging affiliate marketing as a side hustle, ulitin ko na pwede niyong gawin, na tomorrow, kaya niyong gawin siya even after ng talk or webinar kung gusto niyong subukan. Okay? So, ayan. So, again, some of the niches na mention ko na, some of the niches. Now, if you want to go with affiliate marketing pwede namang hindi kayo pipili actually ng niche. Nasa inyo naman yan eh. Pero may advantage actually. May advantage kasi kapag pipili ka ng niche. Kasi kapag pipili ka ng niche, when you create content, mas siya, mas segmented, targeted, at saka mas nai-establish yung credibility or authority mo na kapag sinabing, halimbawa, affiliate marketing ang topic, alam na agad kung sino yung nagtatap sa mind, kung sino yung nakikilala, no? So something na mas maganda kesa marami yung yung parang halo, like for example, magpo-promote ka beauty, magpo-promote ka ng health. So parang or probably home gardening na pinag-combine mo lahat. Again, pwede siya, kaso lang medyo siya it's not a good practice kasi again kapag pipili may niche, mas siya, may authority when you implement that content at mas madali siya kesa maraming niche na pinag-combine mo talaga siya. Although again, ulitin ko, it's possible naman. Okay? So again, importante pipili ka. Like for example, I have real estate niche. I have something to do with cybersecurity. So I promote products that talks about cybersecurity. I also promote products. So kaya ito, for example, I have a niche on what do you call this one? Fruiting mash. It's a niche that promotes mushroom products. So from farm na mushroom to products. So this is something to do with it. I also have a niche that talks about digital arts. And then and I have this one, Circle Connect Pro. It has something to do with electronic products. Ayan, so what else? Kizara is something to do with math. Growth Book Hub, it has something to do with promoting books that promotes personal growth. So, ito yan. So, specific talaga siya. Okay? Now, so, nakapili ka na. Ayan. So, syempre, when you implement, again, full scope talaga ng affiliate marketing, no? Dapat may plano. Okay? So just like anything else, dapat may plano siya, may game plan ka. Kasi kapag hindi ka rin planado, sa ano rin parang wala ring direction. So mas maganda na para mag-save time, para may direction talaga, mas maganda nakaplano. Okay? So normally, again, as I mentioned, pwede mong simulan sa social media. That's the best and easy way to get started. But if you want to level up, again, if you want to level up, you can integrate different types of social media. Okay? So, and that is how we execute yung tinatawag nating game plan. Okay? So, yung game plan kasi, I call this one as TLC method. Okay? So, when I say TLC method, it has something to do with traffic, lead, and conversion. Okay. So ganito siya. Just like when we are applying our virtual assistant job or projects, dapat alam ng business or ng target audience natin na meron na nag-i-exist yung mga services natin. So kailangan may traffic na or parang magvi-visit sa pages natin para malaman na meron nga tayong in-offer na specific product or services. So yung T stands for the traffic na kailangan pupunta sila sa pages or website na gusto mong i-promote. And then after that one, meron yung tinatawag na lead. So ang lead kasi, may visit sa page mo. Pero hanggat wala ka rin kasing lead, again, just like applying a job, kung wala ka lang lead, mahihirapan ka makakuha rin ng services or ng kliyente. So kaya sa lahat, kahit sa affiliate marketing, same proseso pa rin na meron kang traffic, pupunta sa page mo, dapat meron kang inquiries or interviews, and then eventually magko-convert yan into sales or income or client. So ganun yung TLC method. It's the same process, no? So kapag nag-implement ka nito, syempre kapag nagsisimula ka, dapat may foundation, okay? Nagsisimula talaga sa foundation, like ano ba yung, syempre just like any business, any VA execution nyo, kailangan nagbibuild kayo ng foundation. Kailangan alam mo bakit mo ba ginagawa, vision, mission, may plano dapat, no, when it comes to implementing the affiliate marketing. So again, this part, you have to build the foundation. Pangalawa, kailangan ang gagawin mo is may content research ka. Hindi lang basta-basta post ka lang ng post, hindi lang basta-basta post ka ng produkto, dapat may proseso, may stages yan. And of course, dito dapat meron kang content creation process. So kung halimbawa, gusto mo ng mga reels, pwede din. Ayun, so dapat meron kang, in a way, marunong ka ng CapCut, marunong ka ng Canva. So those are part of the process. If you want to get into, again, affiliate marketing, we have, again, content research, planning, and creation. Now, again, I want you to take note of the following because ito rin ay ginagawa ng mga VA. Kasi ang mga VAs ang nagsusupport sa mga business owners. Pwede kayong gumawa ng content research, pwede gumawa ng content planning, and content creation. Ibang skill set to ha. Bawat kung VA ka, you learn how to do content research, iba rin yan sa doing a content plan, and iba rin yan doing a content creation. Okay? So yun yung sample, activity na pwede nyo gawin. And then after that one, there's what we call traffic generation through social media. So as I mentioned, kung gusto mong maging affiliate marketer, you can start building the traffic generation gamit ng social media. And ang pinakamadali is Facebook. Okay? And then we also have traffic generation through website and SEO. So ito kasi kapag traffic generation through website, syempre may website ka at nag-i-implement ka ng SEO. Okay? And then along with having that website, this is what we call email list building. Again, sinama ko yung email list building kasi this one is what we call email marketing na naka-integrate dito sa website. Okay? Now again, ano yung relevance sa inyo right now? What you can do as you are getting started? Actually, you can start with the first three part, building the foundation, content research, planning and creation, and then the traffic generation through social media. So ito yung pinaka first three na pwede nyong gawin. So, right. So you might be wondering, so ano yung potential income? Okay? Ang potential income, if you do affiliate marketing, it really depends. Depende sa tiyaga natin, pagtsatsaga, patience, and depende sa produkto na po-promote. So sometimes pwedeng zero, okay? Depende talaga sa ano natin, paano tayo mag-work. Kasi personally ako, I'm more on a side hustle, hindi talaga siya yung tutok na 100%, no? But it's somehow creating an income. Masaya na ako na may nakuha ako, like for example, let's say for example 900 pesos, I'm happy with that one. No, it really depends kasi kung ano yung goal nyo. Kung gusto nyo mag six figure, feel free to do it. Ang sa akin, palagi akong maging grateful kung anong meron ako, so I'll start with that one. But that is again, if you want to go for six figure, that's possible. Okay, yeah. But ako, I'm really more on being grateful. Kung anong meron, bigay ni Lord, pagpapasalamat ko yan. No? So for example, so again, ang tanong, okay, nag-start na kayo ng affiliate marketing. You started, again, yung na-mention ko na, pwede nyong subukan yung Involve Asia, Shopee, Lazada, TikTok, pwede yan. No? So the question is, how much is the potential income? It depends. Pwedeng wala, pwedeng it can reach up to 6 figures. Depende. Okay? And bawat isa sa atin ay may kanya-kanyang journey, iba-iba yung anggulo ng buhay natin, iba-iba. So it really depends. Okay? So ayan, konting lang din, share lang. So halimbawa yan, I have this before, reward pay. So reward pay, medyo wala na to ngayon kasi we have the optimize, pero reward pay hindi na siya masyado. Ayan, so ito, maliit na konting produkto, ayan, 900 pesos, pera pa rin naman yun, di ba? So, it's still money. Ayan. Sometimes, again, ang mention ko yung Involve Asia. So, Involve Asia, like, yeah, so ito yung pinaka-common, Involve Asia, like, it could be like $4.44. Ayan, ito kasi, magkano na yung ko dito. Ayan, maliit lang, hindi ganun kalaki, okay? Because again, as I mentioned, it is directly proportional kung paano ka nagpo-promote ng mga affiliate marketing mo. Yan. So this is the income potential. So as I mentioned, ang topic natin is building two income stream and how you get an income through marketing. Affiliate marketing is you becoming an affiliate marketer. Magpo-promote ka ng mga produktong pinapaniwalaan mo. Okay? So like, for example, this one Involve Asia. This is an example, no? Ayan. Another one. So again, Shopee. So this is Shopee. So sometimes, ang possible, like, let's say for example, pwedeng 23 pesos, meron ng piso. Ayan, no? So, it really depends kung anong type na produktong ipopromote mo. Merong 100, ayan, merong 2 pesos. So, it really depends on what type of product that you are going to promote. Okay? So, like for example, I have this one. So, halimbawa, I hope again you're seeing my screen na nasa ako nasa conversion report kasi we are now talking about income, okay? Ayan. So let's say for example, we have this niche on crayfish. Familiar ba kayo with crayfish farming? So we have this niche about crayfish farming. So since gumagamit kami ng ng mga product din, so we might as well promote it. Ayan. So if you look at it, so ito yung dashboard. Na ito ay gamit ang Shopee to na affiliate program. Let's say for example, we have a product called yung submersible pump, ginagamit siya sa crayfish farming, no? So ang product price niya is 890 pesos. Okay? Pero ang commission lang niya is 93 pesos. So yun yung commission. Sa 890, 93 pesos. O ilang percent lang yan. Normally, kapag sa Shopee, maliit na lang talaga siya. So 1 to 3%. Okay? And then we also have here, so ito yung in Fletex, yung pool na yung tawag yan, yung pool. Ayan. So ginamit namin to sa crayfish farming. So ang product niya is ang cost niya is 3,959. Ang commission niya is 300 pesos. So kung napapansin nyo, 890 syempre maliit lang yung 1 to 3%, 93 pesos lang yung commission. Pero pag mataas yung product price, like for example, 3959 yung produkto, ang commission niya is 356 pesos. So bali, mas malaki, di ba? Kasi mas malaki yung price eh. I have your 871. Ito actually, tingnan nyo 871 yung product, pero ang commission niya is 130.65. Compare mo dito sa pangalawa, 890 pesos pero 93 kasi bawat produkto ay may kanya-kanyang commission rate. Okay, nagkataon lang na ito ay I'm not sure kung ilang percent to. Yeah, so ito yung what do you call this one? Ito yung commission niya. Okay? And then meron ako, na-mention ko na may K-drama ako na page, right? So I just noticed, actually no October 28 lang to, merong bumili through, hindi ko na alam kung saan siya nanggaling. Alam ko hindi ako na-promote nito, pero may page ako ng K-drama. May bumili ng 50 pieces na cute stickers, Korea cards. So alam ko doon ko kasi may yan tracking links no. But basically, yung produkto niya is a notebook about cute stickers, Korea cards. 89 pesos. So ang commission niya is 2.5%. Ito pala, ayan, 2.5%. So again, this is the commission. 89 pesos to pesos. This one, yung, what do you call this one, temperature, pang water thermometer. So again, ang commission naman nito is 12.5%. Ayan. Okay? Dito naman, sa isa, meron akong 8% na commission. Yung isa, yung sa submersible pump, 8% na commission. So, it really depends, right? So, yun yung isang, again, the topic is about building two income stream no, through affiliate marketing. Number one income stream is for you to become an affiliate marketer. Gamit lang yung Facebook page, find the product you promote, and this is how you can start with like Shopee. Okay? Yeah, so that's an example. Another one. This is what we call, merong dati kasi sa Canva, may affiliate program kasi si Canva. So, matagal na to eh. Like for example, kapag nag-promote before, we have a commission like 500 pesos. Pero ngayon kasi si Canva, inalis na nila to eh. So, this one, 500 pesos promoting Canva. So, yung type ng ang produkto na pinopromote ko for this one is a software. So, kung titingnan nyo, kung magpo-promote tayo ng retail, okay, kung retail, maliit lang talaga yung commission niya, okay? Maliit lang yung commission. So, 1 to 3% or 1 to 12%, so ganun. Pero kapag malaki yung price, software, kasi malaki yung presyo ng mga softwares eh. So, mas malaki yung commission. So, that's one of the product na pinopromote ko before. And then, again, I also have this Impact. So Impact is it's a network na sikat siya for US. And most of the business owners gumagamit. Again, Impact is what we call affiliate network. So ito, let's say for example, this is a program, this is a new sa akin, it's a new network na ginagamit ko because I'm targeting international clients because later I'm going to explain why. Pwede namang Shopee, pwede namang TikTok, pero kung gusto nyo gearing toward freelancing na magamit nyo into freelancing, that's why pinipili ko international. Okay? So let's say for example, nagpo-promote ako, since meron akong travel, okay, may travel niche ako, nagpo-promote ako ng what we call the eSIM. Kung familiar kayo with eSIM, so yun yung produkto na pinopromote ko, and freelancing, since gumagawa ako ng website, nagpo-promote din ako ng Shopify because Shopify as an affiliate. Pero kinukuha to dito sa impact.com. Okay? Nandoon yung affiliate program niya. Okay? So so again, when you want to start with affiliate marketing, pili kayo, gusto niyo bang international o gusto niyo local? Siyempre, pag international, dollar siya na commission. So you have to choose from that one. And then another one. So this is an example. This is the dashboard. Again, I am on impact.com dashboard. Ayan. So, konti pa lang yung naano ko kasi these are new products. $0.60, siya, eSIM. Ang pinopromote ko dito, eSIM. Okay? Nasa travel niche yung eSIM. Diba? Yan, yun yung sample. And of course, Shopify. Okay. So, this one naman, meron ding mga produkto na pinopromote. Let's say, software pa rin siya. So, Surfer SEO, if nag-SEO kayo, or may mga tools na ginagamit, pwede niyo maging affiliate kayo ng mga gamit niyo mga tools sa freelancing. So sa akin, I use to have this SEO, SOAR for SEO. So yeah, this was way back 2022. Ayan, like for example, $14.75. So, ang kagandahan, merong mga programs din, okay? So, this is an example of a product na ang commission is recurring. Okay? Kasi kapag recurring commission kasi, pwede yang tuloy-tuloy hanggat si client is bumibili ng produkto or services na yun, tuloy-tuloy din yung services mo. Pero kapag hindi na, nasa stop na siya. But there's what we call recurring commission. Like for example, 14.75 ang commission niya. So yun yung sample ng recurring commission. So that's one of the product na na-promote ko na rin. Okay? Ayan, another one. If you are a member of Tribe, okay, so nagpo-promote ako sa Tribe. So normally sa Tribe pag napo-promote, they are offering 25%. So kung po-promote mo yung I got a commission with this one promoting about joining the membership of Tribe, no? So that's around 25%. So ang product is or the service is 10,000 pesos and they're giving 25% commission from that one. So on one product, okay, on one product or service, kung ang isang commission is worth 4, okay? So kung i-compare mo, again, compare mo, anong pipiliin mo? Retail product na nasa 100 pesos or gusto mo ba ng mas mataas na produkto? Like for example, gusto mo ba mag-promote ng mga services like example sa Tribe, they're offering 25%, that's 2.5. Ibig sabihin, yung potential income natin, makapag-promote lang tayo ng, or makapag-convert lang tayo ng 5 magjo-join, meron ka ng 2.5 times 5, diba? So that's another side hustle income. Ayan, so that's an example, okay? If you're familiar as well with EUI, so Email Underground Intensive, so it's a program kay Alan Ngo. So this is a local market. This one I'm using the local market. So sa EUI kasi, if we promote, again, the product is 10,000 pesos, no? But they are giving 50% commission. So imagine, one pa lang yung na-close ko, nakapag-convert ako, nakapag-promote ako, 5,000. So let's say for example, kung sabihin natin, ang goal ko is 10, makapag 10 lang na mag-convert. So I have 50,000 promoting the services or the membership or the program, diba? So that's the opportunity. Again, we are now talking about income number 1, becoming an affiliate marketer. Okay? So yun yung unang So if you look at again, doon papasok kung anong klaseng niche, anong klaseng produkto ang ipopromote nyo. So pipili kayo, anong produkto ba? Retail or gusto nyo mataas? Okay? So kung ang goal niya is kikita tayo ng side hustle na 20,000, pwede kang pumili lang ng isang produkto, kailangan mo lang 4 na mag-sign up or magbibili ng product para makapag-earn ka ng 20,000. So that's how it works if you want to become an affiliate marketer. So far, yung pinakataas na commission na nakuha ko for that one product is 5,000. That's 50% income commission. Hey. Now, so again, we have discussed about on the side of the business owner, okay? We have discussed on the side of you as an affiliate marketer. Between the two, syempre ang pwede nyo magamit right now kung nagsisimula pa lang is for you to become an affiliate marketer. Okay, now, we were just talking about income stream number 1. Okay? Now, pag-usapan naman natin, kasi dito napapasok yung becoming a VA. Okay? So dito kasi, kung gusto niyo mag-niching on affiliate marketing, you provide this affiliate marketing services, virtual assistant services to affiliate marketing business owners. Yun, sila yung mayroong mga affiliate program na pwede niyong offeran ng mga VA services. Okay? Ayan. Pero kung gusto niyo strategic talaga, ikaw talaga yung mag-iisip niyan. Pero again, understanding the end-to-end process of affiliate marketing will help you generate VA services specializing on affiliate marketing niche. So, yun yan. Okay. So, ang tanong is, ano yung affiliate marketing natin? Okay. I've shared already with you yung dalawa, okay? So, business owner and as an affiliate marketer. So, ano yung pwede mong i-offer pwede mo siyang i-offer as a virtual assistant services, okay? So, ito yung mga roles. We have affiliate program setup, okay? So, kung gusto nyo maging VA for those business owners na nagsiset up ng affiliate program, this one is for you. So, anong nito? Anong ginagawa dito? Ang ginagawa ng affiliate program setup is again, gumagawa ng web copy, kasi gagawa ka ng landing page. Pwede ring Tech VA, kung gusto mo maging Tech VA, pwede rin yon. Mag-i-integrate ka ng mga softwares. Paano gawin yung mismong affiliate tracking software integration? So again, we call that one as Tech VA, okay? Or Tech Affiliate Marketing VA. Pwede nyo gawin, explore din yan. Okay? Ano pa dyan? Affiliate program setup. Inside the affiliate program setup na offer or services mo, pwede rin yung gumagawa ka ng marketing collaterals or social media graphics. Pwede rin yon. Kasi ginagamit yung mga social media marketing graphics para sa mga affiliates. Gagamitin nila, igagrab na lang nila yung image at ipopromote nila gamit yung mga marketing collaterals. So that is part of the affiliate program setup. Okay? Now, so after that one, we have affiliate yun yung pwedeng gawin as a VA na to support this area, no? Next, affiliate recruitment. So dito sa affiliate recruitment, again, you can be a VA promoting affiliate recruitment services, no? So ang ginagawa naman dito is like naghahanap ka ng affiliates. So ang ginagawa mo dito kapag naghahanap ka ng affiliates, you conduct cold email. So magme-message ka, you do direct outreach. So yun yung recruitment. Tapos kapag na-recruit mo na, nakapaghanap ka na ng recruit, magne-negotiate ka doon sa affiliates or pwede ring influencer. So yun yung, again, that could be part of your VA, virtual assistant services. And the third, affiliate management, ito naman yung, ito yung ginagawa like, for example, may affiliates na, nagpo-promote na ng mga products ng business, no? Ang ginagawa ng affiliate management is siya yung nakikipag-coordinate doon sa sa mga affiliates. Siya yung nagmamanage like payout, kailan yung release ng payment, ano yung mga strategy na pwedeng i-implement, no? So, siya yung nagmamanage, siya yung nag-oversee. Okay? Ayan. Next, ano pa yung mga opportunity? Again, these three service skill set, nagbe-belong yan doon kung ang target mo ay business owners. Pero, kung dito naman, kung ang target mo naman is mga affiliate marketers, content creators, influencers, ito naman yung mga pwede nyong maggawing services, VA services, helping build affiliate websites. Okay? So meron again, pwede siyang integrated sa what we call Tech VA or Technical Virtual Assistance. Kung marunong ka ng WordPress, ayan, this could be part of it. So gumagawa ng website, gumagawa ng landing page. Ito yon sa building your affiliate website. And of course, kapag yung affiliate marketing, may website na ipopromote mo yan through SEO. So again, yung skill set naman na pwede mong i-offer is search engine optimization for affiliate. And then, of course, yung pinaka-common, social media marketing. Okay? Social media marketing. Let's say, for example, nagsimula ka na as an affiliate marketer. When you execute this one, you execute your income stream number 1, maging affiliate marketer ka, kung wala ka pang experience, yung ginawa mo as an affiliate marketer, pwede mo nang gawin yan as a portfolio. Pwede mo nang gamitin as a portfolio na ipapakita mo kay client na marunong ka for that particular services. So yun yung magiging portfolio mo. Kasi sometimes, madalas, hahanapan tayo ng portfolio, okay? So kahit wala ka pang experience, hahanapan ka. So this is the one way for you. Kung bago ka pa lang, wala ka pa experience, this is the best way for you to create your own portfolio. Gamit again yung becoming an affiliate marketer. Okay. Another one, affiliate content creation. So again, dito papasok yung content creation, content planning, content research. Dito siya papasok. Okay. And then what else? Email marketing. So again, this one is email. Medyo ano na yung email marketing, medyo high, medyo mataas na yung email marketing, but still possible. Okay? Then of course, you do Facebook ads. So this one is an example. Another, you do paid ads. So this is again another example if you want to explore affiliate marketing. Okay? So again, remember, income number 1 is you become an affiliate marketer. Okay? Yung nagawa mong output of becoming an affiliate marketer, magiging portfolio mo yan at pwede mong i-offer yan as a VA services. Depende kung alin dito sa mga skill set na to ang gusto nyong pagtuunan ng pansin. But for a start, again, social media marketing for affiliate could be a good start na. So while learning affiliate marketing, meron ka ng portfolio. Okay? Now tingnan natin ano yung mga sample ng anong sample ng mga jobs. So again, I'm more on Upwork. So si Upwork kasi ito yung sample. Ang tawag sa on the business side, kung naalala nyo yung gumagawa ng affiliate program, setup, ang tawag dun, ang role is affiliate or influencer program manager. So yun yung ginagawa. So ano yung job description? Normally, again, kung end-to-end process, ang pwedeng gawin is ikaw yung mag-identify at magre-recruit sino yung influencer tsaka affiliate. Ikaw yung magmamanage ng outreach at tsaka onboarding. Pwede ka rin mag-coordinate ng content creation. Pwede mong i-track yung performance nila. So ito ka as a affiliate program manager ang tawag doon. So kung gusto mo ng end-to-end process, okay? Now, on the other side, kung gusto mo namang on the side of affiliate recruiter, ito yung, ang ginagawa mo dito is, naghahanap ka ng potential affiliates. Very easy. You just have to find sino yung affiliates. Tapos, pag nakilala mo na sila, magme-message ka sa kanila, ayun. So, you collaborate with them, and then eventually, kapag sumali na sila, magsa-sign up na sila sa affiliate program, so that's actually your role, helping find affiliates. So, yun ang mga pwedeng gawin mo as a VA. Okay, another one. So ito naman, again, this one is katapat siya ng, so the reason again why I use international affiliate, it's because nandun kasi nakikita ko kasi yung mga jobs na in-offer doon. So that's why mas pinipili kong international affiliate marketing kasi nga, mas maraming naghanap dito. So yun yung ginagamit ko. Again, let's say for example, merong platform, pinag-aaralan ko kung ano yung platform na yan. So, kung alam ko na yung platform na yan, magagamit ko na sa portfolio. Okay? So, which is again, you make use of where you are right now. Again, you can get started on that one. Okay? Ayan. So, let's say for example, ayan, Awin and Impact. So, ito yung normally yung price niya, $15 to $100 yung potential na rate. No? But again, rate depends on the experience. Depende talaga yan. Okay? Another one. So let me share with you. Normally kasi ang sa akin, I'm more on the affiliate marketing and normally ang pinaka-minimum rate when I do offer affiliate marketing is nag-range ako from $20. Yun na yung pinaka-minimum. And so far, ang highest na nakuha ko na rate is around $50. Although hindi agad-agad siya. But kahit papano, na-validate ko, ay possible pala. Okay? So it really depends. So what if, again, na-master natin yung affiliate marketing, just 5 hours a week, minimum of 20 hours. So again, you can convert that into VA services. No? So by the way, either ways naman, kung gusto niyo hourly, kung gusto niyo fixed price, depende pa rin sa inyo, no? Ako, I do a combination. Nag-charge din ako ng fixed price, nag-charge din ako ng hourly. So it really depends. So again, that's an example of you learning more about affiliate marketing. Ayan, so a week would be like $400. So maganda na rin, no, na, ayan, so let's just say 20 hours. So it really depends. But the opportunity is there na kung ima-master natin yung affiliate marketing, we can get naman, possible naman. So I have proven already na pwede pala yun, possible pala makakuha ng project na yan. Yun nga lang, kanya-kanya tayo ng journey, di ba? So iba-iba. But the idea is, nandun yung process, okay? It's being validated. The idea is already validated na it's working. Ayan, so that's an example. Okay, na-mention ko na, basically, yun yung pinag-usapan natin, 2 income streams, okay? Maging affiliate marketer, kung becoming an affiliate marketer, so habang natututo ka, may potential ka pa na income kasi doon mo mapapatunayan na marunong ka sa sales. Kasi the best thing for us na mag-level up talaga is we learn how to convert. Kasi kapag more on operational, I think mas maganda kasi yung mga business owners mas nagbabayad ng mataas if we learn how we can help generate sales. Yun talaga yun. Okay? So again, with you, income stream number 1, learning income stream number 1, that's a good thing already. Pangalawa, income stream number 2, kung ano yung skill mo sa affiliate marketer, offer it as a VA service, freelancing services. You do that one. So that's building 2 income stream with affiliate marketing. Okay? Now, if you tuloy-tuloy mo ang pag-aaral sa affiliate marketing, you're going to love it. No? There's another 2 opportunity na pwede mong gawin. So again, dalawa lang yung pinag-uusapan natin, but there's still more. If you really want to pursue affiliate marketing as a niche. one of the ginagawa ko rin is I got invited for mga government bodies like DICT to offer training. Ayan, no. So for example, I did a training, I think this was way back 2022. Ayan, so we did affiliate marketing for Zambales naman. So these are some sample. So that's another income stream if mas na ma-master mo na yung affiliate marketing. Third, meron yung pang-apat pala to na merong opportunity rin na kapag eventually nakapagawa ka na ng website, may tinatawag tayong buy and sell. Actually, ang tawag dito sa affiliate marketing is what we call affiliate website flipping. So dito, ang ginagawa kasi dito, kapag na-establish mo na yung traffic, pwede mo kasi siyang ibenta. Okay? Pag nakapag-generate ng income, pwede mo siyang ibenta ng mas malaki kasi nga nakapag-generate ng sales. So again, ang tawag diyan is affiliate website flipping. So binibenta mo yung website mo. So again, that is one of the 4 income stream din na again if you want to master affiliate marketing. Okay? Ayan lang. So that actually ends my talk about affiliate marketing, and again, I hope that gives you an idea on how it works with affiliate marketing. Then, so I think again, if you would like to mas maintindihan nyo pa, I know 2 hours is not enough, but if you want to learn more about it, you can just take a screenshot of this one. I'm giving some free trainings as well. You just have to take a screenshot of that one, and if you want to get a copy of this slide as well, feel free again to take a screenshot of that one. Okay.